Hey Collective, welcome to Empress Love Tarot. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, blessed day. Yeah. So I'm trying to remain in positive vibes, and I guess I'm doing okay. Anyways, shit. Let's get us some love messages. Okay. Love messages for this collective viewing this reading. Love messages for this collective viewing this reading. First off, I would just like to ask that my spirit team, my archangels, my ancestors, my elementals, all those who work with me, both known and unknown, that are in the vibration of the highest frequency of love, light, that just wants to help for not only my highest good, but for the highest good of all. I ask that you come in now, that you help me to receive these messages in the most loving way with, divine accuracy, divine precision and perception. And I just ask that these messages, that they reach those whom they are meant to reach. And just thank you for this opportunity to be able to give these messages to this collective. I just want to say thank you. I need to get a bell, you guys. So we have here chemistry and express your love. So the chemistry was in reverse. I did turn it upright. You could be expressing yourself and it could be being received in an unrequited type of way. Look, you guys are so bright and beautiful. I'm just looking at, this guy, he's very passionate, very passionate, very charismatic, very creative. This female, I just look at this female as very loving, very honest. There's purity in what she, how she expresses herself. And she's very creative as well. I'm also being shown this purse hanging. I don't know if you guys can see it properly or clearly. You could see it there for a moment. And then this gentleman's sword. The crazy thing, I was then, it was confirmed for me, this thought, though. I had a video popped up, and it was talking about, way back in the days, and how people, what they really used their swords for, and how come there were crystal swords and things like that, and how they were used to, they fought with them with charged energy and shooting energy and things like that. You could want to come and bring the chemistry back into some type of a situation, okay? You could have been wanting to create and manifest together. Look at that. You could want a real divine partnership. You could be expressing this, to the universe. It is coming in a magnetic way, okay? In a very magical way. Look, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, right? So you could be led to doing some type of an act. I don't know, of kindness, of gratitude, of love, to express this love. And then look, in this one, you know, she's very passionate, you know, very, he's honest and creative in this, you know. Maybe this is them older. You know, you could be learning a craft right now. You could be learning about relationships currently. Spirit wants you to know that you deserve love, that it's actually, they're aiming it at you. You could be aiming for a real divine true union. More messages for this collective. Thank you. Flirt. Somebody could be flirting with you. You could be flirting. You could be very comfortable. And again, look at this pureness. Somebody sees you as just pure love, pure joy. They want a real romance with you. Spirit is saying for you to, you know, get out there more. Be more playful. We have, look, deception in reverse. Just being your true self. 6:44 on the time clock. There's a lot of balance and harmony coming in, especially in your foundation. A lot of prosperity and abundance. Okay? This is what you could be desiring, yes. Let your friends help you. You could be, I don't know why I heard that or saw that, like teenage girls practicing with each other, like, oh my gosh, how should I say this? And I want to say, you know, and they could be practicing like the conversation to go down with their special someone. That's so cute. That's so cute. Look, reconciliation. Okay, so you guys, look, you guys could be asking friends, like, what's good? How do I do this? Right? You guys could be getting to know somebody. All right, getting to know yourself, reconciling and relearning a previous partner. Maybe, I don't know, an ex or something like that. Look, very soon there's going to be a reconciliation with a soulmate, your divine partner. Okay, Spirit is saying, like, right now your mind may be close to it. You may not, you know, but they want you to keep an open mind. 8:11 on the time clock. Okay, let your friends help you in this. Okay, or maybe you've gotten so much advice you don't know which way to go. Look, engage with yourself. Okay, engage with your spirit team, with your angels. All right, with God, with your ancestors. God first, always, you know, for answers and, you know, appearing to trust as well. Always, like, I feel like you're leaning more into trusting God and trusting yourself, trusting what you're really seeing. I think that you are a type of person where maybe in the past you grew up in such a way where you knew something and you were like for sure that you knew it. And, you know, physical reality showed you something else, like, no, that was wrong. That was a wrong thought, or, you know, that's a wrong perception. You know what I'm saying? And you could have been in that moment like, oh my gosh, like, I was so sure of this and that this was that way. And, you know, in that moment it wasn't. But maybe down the line, you know, and that taught you not to trust what you were seeing, feeling, and thinking, you know, made you second guess yourself. Spirit is saying to trust yourself, because maybe you didn't know, or maybe reality showed you something that was false, you know, and what you were thinking, what you were feeling, what you were seeing was true. Even within that moment when, you know, it was like reality presented it to you like, no, this is what the truth is and you're wrong. You felt within inside of yourself, no, like, I know I'm not wrong. Like, how could I be wrong? Not even like really like like blaming yourself, but more along the lines of like what reality was reflecting back to you didn't ring true to you inside your heart. And this is real. I just got a notification for something. And I don't know if you guys heard the horn honk as I was like trying to get that thought out, that download out. Oh, I should have set the alarm for this. So 10 minutes have, I don't even know what time I started. 10 minutes have gone by. I'm sure I'm going to have to go very soon. Any more messages, okay? Engage with yourself more, with your spirit team more, okay? And also get out and engage with your friends, or go out and make new friends, all right? If you don't value like the people around you, or you don't want to share your energy, that's what I would truly mean. You don't want to share your energy with the people around you for whatever reasons. You know, you could have whatever reasons. Look, you're going to meet a new love, or you've already met this person. Spirit is asking you to release your ex because it was an unrequited love situation. You could have an ex thinking about you, watching you, viewing you, wanting to be with you, wanting to rekindle the new love with you. But you guys need to pay attention to the red flags. You guys have different beliefs. You guys just have different beliefs on things. They could be very similar. It's just like, I don't know, like an opposite. That's not even the right word. Okay, your guys' beliefs are in opposition with each other, and you guys were codependent upon one another. Okay, look. There was no trust in there because of that codependency. Okay, and it led to an unrequited love, right? But Spirit is asking you to release that energy. Release your ex so that you can move forward and have more passion in your life. One more card. Oh, you gave me so many. So this is the reconciliation. You guys could be healing family issues concerning your children. Okay. This could most definitely be about an ex. Maybe you were married to this person. Oh, wow. I don't know why I heard that name, but okay. Hi, Joe. Hi, John. Whatever. This could have to do with your childhood, the way that you both grew up. This could have to do with even healing the family issues that you guys could have experienced within a certain family dynamic, whether you guys were married, whether you guys were just dating, and whatever happened. Like you guys could have, it was based, you guys had a lot of passion for each other. Oh my gosh, you guys could be in separation. You guys are in separation, all right? But look, true love, you could have thought this was true love. Anyways, look, things are about to come together for you. Spirit is saying to give your relationship a chance. Stay optimistic about your romance, because you're attracting this true love, this soulmate. You could definitely just be in a new relationship. It does not matter. It could be 1 to 2 years old. You know what I'm saying? It could be anywhere from like 3 months to like a year old. You know what I'm saying? Like new. Or like 3 months to like a year and a half, maybe 2 years. I said 2 years. So it could be anywhere from 3 months to 2 years of time with this current partner. This is that new love. This is that soulmate and that true love. Spirit is also asking you to love yourself. Okay? True love within yourself. All right? To have that. They're also letting you know that it's safe for you to love. It's safe for you to come up out of that codependent energy and to trust yourself more. Okay? As well as, look, attraction. Stay optimistic about your love life and give your relationship a chance. Give it a chance to grow. Smell the sweetness of it. Okay, my dear? Make a true offering. You have a real true offering of love, of romance, of beauty, of just healing. You could be this person here. You could turn your head or your face away when you're with this person, like during moments of intimacy like this. There could be something that you're dealing with inside, something from your childhood. There's something that you need to reconcile within yourself for this healing to take place. You could also be being called to connecting with your family at this time, or looking to past relationships within your family. Whatever gender you are, that is where you need to look into. If you don't feel like, and I mean with your relatives, like the way that their lives, the lives that they lived, and the type of relationships that they had, how the accumulation of them, like how they ended, okay? Because there's something that you are working out from your bloodline that you are healing. It could be masculine energy or it could be feminine energy that you are healing. I'm hearing for a few of you that it is the opposite gender of what you are, or it is just the divine feminine aspects that you need to look at in your family line, and how the operation of like things, how they developed in love, okay, how the relationships ended. All right, there's something there that is going to be illuminated to you, that you're healing, something generational that you're healing, okay, that you could have learned in childhood. Okay, I was hearing conversations today, something about somebody was taught a certain way, their father taught them a certain way, like that's what it was. It was something like relationships aren't shit, and it taught her to think a certain way. So like in relationships, she was like kind of like a beast in relationships in a sense, you know. She was just like, shit, relationships is bullshit, fuck it, like, you know what I'm saying? It was something like that. Give me one moment, collective. All right, collective, my apologies for that, but we are back. I'm gonna have to get going in a little bit. I have to go back to work, so let me pick these up. But yeah, there's something there that you could have been taught that isn't conducive for your life. Something that, you know, a way that you could have grown up thinking, something that you could have saw within your family's dynamics, as well as like their relationships with other people, whether they were dating these people or whether they were married to these people, whether those relationships ended, how they ended. There's a lot there that needs to be unpacked and unloaded, that you could be healing. Okay, maybe that you've been unpacking and unloading as well. Things like I'm hearing, I'm cleaning out my closet. You know, that's what I'm hearing. I'm going to pick a card from here for you guys and read that, because whatever that energy is, I feel like there's one more message that needs to get out that will give you guys clarity. Thank you so much. Yes, decision. There's a decision that needs to be made here. Are you truly trying to move forward and, you know, live a real abundant life? Look at that. That's like the sun. Live like a real healing life. I really feel like this is your energy too. Like you're very healing. Okay, there's so much green energy, so much growth, but inside, like, look at that. Inside, like, you're like the sun. You give so much life. Okay, but there is some type of, and look, they look like webs of light. Something is grounding in. You are a direct, I really feel like you're a direct conduit for spirit, but fertility, fertility and renewal. This is what you can expect in your life. Okay, you could also be, I really feel like this is what you're receiving. You're very fertile, very abundant. You could be, a lot of things could be blooming, because I'm just attracted to those blossoms. Look, resourcefulness. Oh my God, like inner child. I'm telling you, and keep your heart open. Okay, there's a lot of things that you guys need to let go of, but you guys are receiving a lot of restoration. You guys have been very resourceful in your life. Had to be, okay? But you're getting a lot of resources coming in for you. What is it? You've been very persistent, and it's been very persistent in trying to come in for you as well. We also have this perspective, something that your perspective needs to change in a way about something. But I'm also, you could have had some type of persistent thought, but you could have spirit really trying to hammer into you about this renewal, about this change, about this fertility, about this abundance, all of these beautiful, wonderful energies. All right. So what is that? Spilolanthes. It's going to be in my green section of the book. There. Oh, I'm not in the right section, am I? No, I guess not. I wasn't. This is a green ass card. Okay, so it was in the S's. Decisions. Once you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. Okay? Once you commit, be prepared to defend your position with truth and honor. Oftentimes, Spilolanthes indicates a quickening of communication. Its intense medicinal action in the mouth can trigger the swallowing reflex and cause one to become temporarily unable to speak. So you weren't able to speak your truth in some way, all right? Though harmless, the sensation is unforgettable. You were denied your voice. This is what the silence. It's the silencing of that divine feminine energy. This is silencing that you are freeing your line from. Be careful about how and when you communicate with others. You may be required to defend your choices, but avoid overly harsh communication, or you may end up eating your words. Okay, there's something there. There's something there. You could have been trying to protect yourself in such a way as well. But I love you guys. I have to go. See you.